Well, after practicing cutting hair on Ian's, I've now taken up sheep shearing. So Delilah has huffed and puffed and huffed and puffed that much. I've taken matters into my own hand and I'm actually taking a good deal of her hair off. Let me show you what we've done.
Look,
So
she's had a baby.
this is what I've taken off her. You can see she's still got loads of hair left on her, so she's not going to burn, which is the one thing the vet said if we cut it. The places I've taken it off mostly is around her chest and her neck and underneath, just to cool her down. She's still panting, even after that lot coming off. And it's only 24 degrees in the van.
Hi, we're Caroline and Ian. We're a British couple. We sold our house, gave away all our possessions, and have been on the van tour for the last 3 years.
The last 3 months has seen us in Greece, as we've been exiled from Bulgaria, our new home, and our 90 days out of Schengen. So
Come and join us.
As we see,
How Christian faith
and van life
work
together on a wing and a prayer.
Well, that was an owl up there, and this is our park up for the night. Maybe even 2 if we feel the need. And it's a abandoned lighthouse right on a peninsula. I'm not going to say spit anymore. Last time we did that, it kept chucking it down. So she is happy as a lark. The only thing that's around here, there's a wildlife park behind the back of those trees somewhere that we're going to try and have a look at. But there's a abandoned playground, and it's got bins. It's got water, but unfortunately the water's not working. There is, it's obviously quite well used. Little church thing down there, we were hoping, this is the road that you come in on, and this is where we were hoping that there might be a bit of water around here. There seems to be a fair bit. There's not, so it's all locked up, the lighthouse. But if you have a look over there, there's showers when you go in the water. The only problem with this coast is, to be honest, is that the water's not fantastic. I mean, you might say you spoiled brat, but yeah, have to go in the med, because this is like a big bay, and we've got to go round the bay and back up that way, which will take you towards Volos. We were saying, shall we go back to Athens again? That would be nice. So as you can see, the water itself, for med standards, is not fantastic. But what a find! Yeah, and over there is Thermopylae, is up where the end of those mountains are there. So when we do leave here, we're going to leave here and go to Thermopylae, and from Thermopylae we'll make our way along the coast. We've got about another 3 weeks that we've got to waste our time with. 3 weeks. What an absolute beggar before we can get back to Bulgaria. So it's just going to be a matter of wandering around and seeing how many little park-ups like these we can find. But if you can have a look in that over there, see if we can zoom in. One of the things, we should be alright for, we'll be doing the vlog tomorrow. And as you can see, there's satellite dishes over there for telecom, so, or their telecom anyway, for Greece telecom. So the hope is that we can get a bit of a signal. Now I'm not sure on the top of the hill behind that whether there's some buildings or something, but as you can see, it is still, and I think this is what Caroline needed. A bit of stillness for a bit, just to settle ahead. So we're going to have a look at the wildlife park place later. Well, thank you very much for an area like this. We had to leave the last one. I don't know whether we got any videos of it, but the last place that we were parked, we stayed overnight on this little peninsula thing. I'll put it up on the I'll put it up as a picture on the vlog. But the problem was, as we took Delilah down the road, there were massive loads of dogs, and they wouldn't stop, so Caroline had to pull somebody over and try and get them to pip the horn so the dogs wouldn't follow. So this is this. We shall have a look and see how the night goes. So we're still here at the lighthouse, and here they are. Let's be off the box. Struggling a bit to get up. Down the beach with us. So she's dug a hole into the wet sand. She's got her umbrella, making a shadow. She's got a wet towel over her, a bowl of water, and she's having a most wonderful day on the beach with us. We've come away from the seaside. That sound you can hear is the heater. It's 30 degrees today. So we've come away from the seaside and we're going up to a waterfall
in the National Valley of Mount Olympus. So Delilah will be so pleased we can walk in the woods and just be still. As Ian always says, waterfalls are always up hills. We've arrived at the waterfall park up. This is where we are for tonight. Right next to a tap, which is excellent. Down there's a church that we'll go and have a look at, but there are 175 steps down to the church. Just met a lovely couple and they've told us this is the way to the waterfall and the plunge pool. We've packed a picnic, so hopefully we can get the dog in the cool. Here we go then, off on our waterfall walk. Oh, it's cooler already. Yeah, Delilah's going to enjoy this. Oh, it's lovely. Something completely different from being by the sea for so long. So we're by the waterfalls now. We can either do an 11-kilometre walk, which is not going to happen today, or we can go down to the plunge pools. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to head down to the plunge pools, which are down here, and just enjoy our picnic and chance a swim. So this is the waterfalls. There's nobody in, so I think it's probably a bit cold. However, we're going to chance it. That's where it goes down. Oh, there's another pool down there, and then another one down there. So let's see who's brave enough to get in.
Okay, this is it. Oh, it's going in. And one of the things we've seen is it's absolutely full of tadpoles. Don't know why. But the little black dot things down the side are tadpoles.
Oh, there's fish as well.
Yeah, there's fish. Fish, tadpoles. Yeah, I feel lonely. Oh, I didn't hear you scream. Well,
we've been swimming in the plunge pools of Mount Olympus. Now we're going to go to the Holy Church of Agakoti, and it's apparently 175 steps down and 175 steps up. But we're up for it, and it's cooler now. Delilah's in the van.
so we're going to sing songs like Breathe, Breathe, Breath of God.
Let's go.
Not even part way down yet, and we've stopped for a rest. Where you like?
Come on.
I can hear water. Well, we finally got there, and to be honest, well, I might say it's worth going back. But are they the tables for the Holy Communion, though?
sitting area with picnic tables, but we've got steps going down to a plunge pool for baptisms.
Oh yeah. Certainly let you go down there, couldn't they? So, here. To be honest, I don't know what makes it any different from the normal water. I'm wondering if that's what that is as well. Bit over excited about the holy ones, aren't I? Here's the bar. There's one bottle of holy water left. I don't know when this is gone. I think she's gone. Oh, these are them people doing that weird sign again. So I'll go and see if I can do a bit of videoing inside first. So to see. Sorry, she's already in here. So this is the church, and down at the bottom of all the steps, a bit abandoned at the moment, to be honest, as though they've got some work going on. So there's a downstairs part to the church. Sorry, I didn't get the upstairs part, I don't think. So candles, barbecues. Say no barbecues, and then the others. This is the main chapel. With the stained windows and things, it's quite modern. Caroline was saying that at the lectern here, that this is where they keep all the books. She said there were all the hymn books. Well, I don't know how many people will be singing, to be honest, because there's only a few. Might be totally wrong, might be loads of people that come here on a Sunday morning. But, do you know, there's more feeling of peace in this place than there is in the other one, and I'll tell you why. It's because it's empty. It's not full of idolic stuff. Well, there's a change, a church that's open.
It was lovely.
Yeah.
176 steps, Mr. A counted every one of them.
Indeed, and there wasn't any missing. They were all there.
Unfortunately. So it's back to the van. You can see in the background.
There she
nice,
is.
Nice cup of tea.
Yes, I don't think Delilah would have done that somehow, do you?
No, no, not at all.
No. Okay, back to the van. Nice cup of tea. We found a name for Caroline now, and it was when we were at that Dream Island. It's called Urbex.
People who like to go around deserted buildings.
Have
Come
a-
on,
have
if
a
you're
good
an
minute.
urbex.
Yeah, it's a building that is near the church and near the car park, and it looks like they used to have a few rooms for various different things.
So there's 5 blank rooms. It's 1 story. It's got a balcony outside, and Ian says it might have been for the sisters, but now there's none.
There's where we are as we walk around this deserted building. Is I think that there is the edge, just the very low edge of Mount Olympus. The smell of this pine, and as you can see over there, there's Frankie, and I think we're going to get a very quiet sleep tonight, don't you? Yeah, it's just a shame that the clouds have come in.
No, it's not.
Why?
It's nice and cool.
Oh.
A lot of sun.
Yes, but if the clouds weren't there, it would have been really spectacular stars tonight. Yeah. Anyway, we'll get back for that cup of tea.
We decided not to stay on the car park for 2 reasons. One, it was really unlevel and we kept falling down the bus, and the other reason was the van had got very, very hot inside, just so humid with having all the windows shut. So we've come 8 minutes down the road. That's a little side road, and this is an even smaller side road. So we've walked down, because we always do this to check first that we can get down.
Doing some off-roading, aren't we, Chuck?
We're doing some off-roading.
4 we've got 66.
And we found an absolutely idyllic little spot. I don't think anybody will find us here unless you're a goat or cattle. And this is it. So it's a little spot by a river, and we've found a campfire set up. Ian's just going slow because there's some overhanging trees. Delilah can get cold water out the stream. Surprisingly, for being near a stream, there are no mosquitoes, which is a huge bonus. So I think we're going to camp here tonight. We're going to have a little campfire, and hopefully we should have a wonderful sleep in the shadow of Mount Olympus. There's a little stream down there, and there's the campfire with stones around it. So Delilah likes it. Well, who would have thought the great outdoors was so noisy? Oh my, that was not a good night's sleep. So first of all, there was a nightingale singing in a tree. Never heard a nightingale. They sing all night. Behind me was frogs in the stream. Next to me was Ian snoring. Up and down the van was Delilah marching. And then there were hunters with dogs barking. Managed to get to sleep, I think, but I don't know what time. 5 o'clock this morning, somebody was outside the van. So we've got up to watch the sunrise. So would you like to join us with a brew and watch this beautiful sunrise?